So your pet becomes quite messy over time, and if you feed him a lot, he starts to poo. And poo is an object in the game that you cannot buy.
This is Xeni from Boing Boing, and I'm here with Sébastien Dehallo. Am I saying that right? Dehallo. Sébastien Dehallo from Playfish Games. Sebastian's company makes games for social networks like MySpace and Facebook.
The games are all live, and if you go to Facebook and type Playfish, you'll have access. And probably, many of you have played. There's about 60 million players who are playing our games.
So just the sheer number of players is amazing. You're able to tap in right away to everybody using the social networks in question. Now you mentioned Facebook, MySpace,
on
platforms.
Bebo, Yahoo, and yesterday during the iGoogle event at GDC, we announced support for the upcoming iGoogle game proposition.
Wow.
So, hopefully soon under the search bar.
Excellent. And some of the titles. Now the most famous title that I'm aware of has to do with pets.
That's correct. Our biggest title is called Pet Society. It has absolutely no other purpose than being fun for you and your friends. It is the #1 game on Facebook. It's, as a matter of fact, the #1 application on Facebook.
It's amazing. What's the game?
So Pet Society is a very simple proposition. You have a pet and you live in a house in a town, and you have houses around yours, and in those houses you have your real life friends. So those are no strangers, these are not people you've met randomly, those are people you know, who you're friends with on Facebook, hopefully you know. The whole point of the game is to socialize, get out your house, visit your friends, watch TV together, tell jokes, visit the town. You can race in a stadium, you can hang out at a cafe together. You can go on the high street and go shopping. So the game which we are hopefully about to see, I have to tell the audience, is not Pet Society. It's actually something that has not yet been released. It's a new title from Playfish called Restaurant City. But the premise is very simple. You open a restaurant and then you hire your friends to work as a chef or waiter in your restaurant. And the point is not to be the richest, not to be the best, but to have the most creative, most expressive, coolest restaurant. You can go for the sushi bar, to the pizza place, to the fancy French style, or just the plain weird. And your friends will rate your restaurant. In Pet Society, when we designed the game, the art style is relatively cute. But we've decided we didn't want a whole rosy universe. So your pet becomes quite messy over time. And if you feed him a lot, he starts to poo. And poo is an object in the game that you cannot buy. And so there's this crazy subculture inside the game about collecting poo. Now as you level up, your poo becomes more precious. It becomes golden poo, and then 1 in a million becomes a rainbow poo. So we had our first rainbow poo user the other day, and this user was ecstatic. He blogged about it all over. It's a very special moment if you get to the rainbow poo level.
Rainbow poo is special.
Exactly.
Looks like some chat participants are asking, how exactly do you get to rainbow poo?
So rainbow poo, you need to be of a certain level inside Pet Society, and then it's really down to luck. There's 1 in a million chance of you getting golden poo. So this is a pretty rare moment inside the game. And in general, the whole of Pet Society is designed around half randomness, half engagement, and half exploration of the game.
How did you guys get the idea to create games within social networks? Is that something that you've always been doing, like the whole purpose of this company all along, or was that something that sort of evolved halfway through?
It's something that Playfish, it has been at the core of Playfish to design games around your friends. But the reason we came there is that the 4 of us, so the Playfish was founded by 4 of us. We have been doing games since 2001, mostly on mobile phones. And we were big believers that one day everyone was going to play on mobile phones. And we did tic-tac-toe multiplayer on the Motorola, one of the early Motorola phone. And this was in black and white and very slow. But the problem has always been distribution. It's so hard to get a game. At best, you need to drive down to GameStop and get a disc, or on your mobile phone, you need to go to your carrier and browse for games. It's just very complex. And so we thought there has to be a better way. And when the Facebook application platform was launched, and when MySpace application platform was launched, we thought that's the solution. This is what's going to transform the game industry. Suddenly you can just sit back, at home, wherever you want on Facebook or MySpace, and suddenly you've got invitation coming from your best friend saying, hey, check this out. And without you having to do anything, you just get access to the game with one big play button. And so that's really been at the essence of what we do, and it's all about game design ultimately.
Somebody here is saying Trophy Poo really is a brilliant idea.
So buy the t-shirt, if you go to petsociety.com, we've set up a whole Zazzle shop, and we let you export all kinds of art, and where's the t-shirt, and if you ever see someone down the street with a Golden Poo t-shirt, you know exactly where they're coming from.
Thank you, Sebastian. It's been really great cruising poo with you.
You're welcome, and if I get a special Golden Poo, I'll have a special thought for you.
Yay!